Record to class. Okay, we're recorded. The one thing I want to speak today about trance healing, trance vibrations, trance healing, trance connection to trance. What I really want to do is talk about that vibration now, of how to do that, how to put that in motion within the vibration, how to connect to doing trance, doing that vibration. When people do mediumship, when they connect to mediumship, everyone's kind of in a light trance. They're in a light vibrational trance. They do that. They're in a light trance when they do mediumship, when they connect to spirit, when they connect vibrations around people. So everybody has certain values or different vibrations of trance when they do that, when they put that in motion. So what we're doing today is I want to teach you a little bit about trance mediumship or trance healing. And that's by working on yourself. And when you are working on your vibration, you allow yourself to go inward. I always explain to people when I teach people how to do meditations, different things in their vibration, you must go in to get out. So by breathing, going inward, going into the vibration, breathing through your third eye, Act when you close your eyes, look slightly up into your third eye and breathe as if you're breathing through your third eye. That allows you to get into a deeper vibration of your auric field. As you move into this higher sense of consciousness, you start talking to your guides mentally while you're in this state of what you need them to accomplish for you, accomplish for your vibration, actually accomplish for your vibration. What are you looking for your health, your balance? When you're doing healings, when I do healings with Lucerne will go into this trance. He'll come out of my vibration. He'll go into this trance state and he'll touch you on the forehead, or he'll touch your hand, or he'll touch your vibration, and he'll send energy from the spirit world into your being. But that's when somebody does that out of body trance. The trance guide will come in and heal. Trance doctors, trance guides should not be touching you all over the vibration. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't ask you to lay up on a table and start touching you. That's not the vibration. All I have to do is just be in the room with you when I'm with Lucerne. All I have to be in the room. Just have to be in the room. The same thing with you being in the space, allowing yourself to be in that vibrational space within your being. Allow yourself to breathe, allow yourself to connect. Because today, when we talk about this today, I'm allowing Lucerne to come in. My voice will change, different things will change my vibration, and I'll have him come in and teach some of this class, have him explain how it works from the spirit world, how it works for him as he comes through from the spirit world. But we all have these guides, these physicians, these doctors, these people that enter our vibration. These people that enter our vibration, we all have these doctors, these people who enter our vibration from the spirit world. They are physicians, they are doctors, they are people who enter our auric field. They stay with us throughout our life, helping us, giving us energy, giving us a vibration of energy, giving us this connection of energy, this connection of support from the spirit world. So we have these physicians, and I've said before when I've done classes on mediumship, you have your gatekeeper, you have your physician, your doctor, your runners for your health. You also have your alchemist, the one that creates things in your vibration, creates the vibration within your life, creates it. So you have all these people around you, always working within your vibration. People always ask me, says, doesn't spirit have something else to do? They just follow us and do nothing else? Reason spirit follows us is because we're part of their group. We're part of their spiritual group. We're part of that group of spirits that are connected to that group. People from that group of spirit actually follows us here to the earth plane. We get born in and out of the vibration throughout our lifetimes, our reincarnations. Like to this lifetime, you could have been your daughter's mother, but in the last lifetime, your daughter could have been your mother, and you could have entered the vibration at a different vibration, a different part of the family tree. but we're always within that group of spirits that within our own personal group. So you have people from the other side who travel within that group that are there to help you, to encourage you and bless you on your journey. That's why you always have to ask. You have to tell them what's going on. Because we might think when I do healings on individuals, I don't ask you what's wrong with you. I don't. Because that might not be what I need to focus on. I don't need to focus on what's ailing you. It could be some other part of your body causing the problem. And I'm focusing all my intent. And that gets a little bit into ego when I go, well, I could heal your leg. Your leg's bad. Well, your leg might be bad because there might be something out in your back that could be causing your leg to feel bad. So allowing it just to be open. Same thing with your health. Ask for perfect health or the reason why not. Ask your guides for help, that's balance of health for your vibration. Because when your guides come and try to help you, they will circle you with protection. They will bring you balance from the spirit world. But some people they don't want to accept it. I laugh with my brother. He has disability checks. Every time I go around his house, he doesn't want me to touch him because he's afraid he'll lose his disability check if I touch him. If I touch him on the forehead or something, he's afraid I'm going to heal him. And if I heal him, he will lose his disability check. So he doesn't want me anywhere near him. And some people need their illness. They need it. So if you're doing a healing on someone or working on someone to bring health or balance in somebody's vibration, and they're not accepting it, don't feel guilt. Don't feel like, oh my God, oh, they should accept my healing. Maybe they just don't, they don't want to be healed. But remember, the energy never goes to waste. It always travels somewhere else where it's ever needed. It doesn't go to waste. You can heal, I work on people in the back of the church here in Castaneda. I can notice when some people aren't accepting the healing, they're not accepting the healing at all, but they're allowing the healing just to move off. And I just allow it to move off to wherever it's needed in the church. But when you're looking at trance healing, it's a little bit different than just basic healing. It's just different. You're allowing yourself to get at a higher consciousness, higher level of consciousness within your being, allowing that energy to propel itself within you. And then allow yourself to focus your intent on what you need. What do you personally need in your life? That includes you're talking to your alchemist, you're talking to your doctor, you're talking to your gatekeeper. What do you need? You want a relationship in your life? Talk to them. You want prosperity in your life? Talk to them. You want health? Talk to them. Allow them to know your concerns, what you're concerned about in your life. Allow them to work on it. Because when Lucerne comes through and speaks, he's allowing himself to come through me to speak, but he comes through a higher consciousness because now then I drop out. When I'm messing with the computer or doing this stuff in the computer, I'm not in this deep, deep trance like I usually am with Lucerne. I'm more of a trance, but more light trance. So somebody wants to check in, somebody wants to do something, I can do something with that. But when Lucerne comes, he talks about the spirit world, the connections to the spirit world. And my voice changes and I will change a little bit. But I'm allow him to come through and speak about something to do with spirit, about what he does, how it works from the spirit world, how it actually looks like from his point of view when he's actually working with trance healing, when he works with that vibration. The vibration was spirit. Okay, I'm here. I have to understand true nature of who I am and where I am in my life. And I'm here now. I had to get balanced here. I was overshadowing for a moment and I wanted to make sure I could step in here, the vibration. Lewis did not tell you who I am. I am the sun. I don't say I'm the highest conscious of the spirit world, but I am up there a bit. I've been through the universe many, 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 many lifetimes, in other dimensions, in other places of existence. There are many places, many mansions on the other side, which I can go to. I can go visit. I can explain myself at those places. We are not the only earth plane. Some of you think this is it. This is the vibration that we brought ourselves to, and this is where we keep incarnated. No, you're incarnated your energy, your cell growth is from many lifetimes in other dimensions, other places of existence. It has never been just here. It has never been in just this earth plane. We get ourselves mixed up because our cells, our DNA, our vibration is not set in earth form. It is set from many, many lifetimes, dwelled in many dimensions, many places throughout the universe. And when we deal with your health, we are dealing with those aspects of different lifetimes, different incarnations of growth. For when I look at you from the spirit world, I don't see you as you. I see you as a mixture of every lifetime, every incarnation, every balance that you have ever had in your life. I look at you that way. That's how we see you from the spirit world. We see you as light. We see you as a light being. And the way the light shines within your being is how we produce situations within your life. So your light could be very bright, and we won't have to do too much for your vibration. But then there are times that there are people here that their lights are scattered, very scattered vibration. We in the spirit world need to focus the light, bring it back to balance within the vibration. That is what we do. We propel that in motion within people's lives. Life here in the spirit world is very balanced. Might not be balanced for everyone who shows up here, because some people cannot accept the energy that you have to propel when you enter the spirit world. The energy has to be at a certain level, certain vibration for you to get there. For us, we're just used to the energy. But for you arriving from the earth plane, you have to adjust the vibration of energy. That is what you're doing when you're doing trance healing or trance vibrations within the being. You're allowing yourself to go to a higher vibration, or allowing a higher vibration to inhabit your vibration, allowing you to feel the energy that is part of that situation. You're allowing yourself to get to higher ground, a higher sense of consciousness. When I step in and overshadow the side, I sit here because it works easier. Now, if you would have seen me trying to do this 20, 25 years ago, you would have probably had to sit for a while and listen to me, listen to Lewis make little noises until I eventually became in home in his vibration. It took me time to move the energy to where I felt comfortable entering the vibration. You, when you do trance healing, you might not get it right the first time. You might not get it right. You might not get that whole connection right the first time. But remember, second, third, fourth time, the practice of this vibration makes it stronger and makes it higher consciousness. You might not get to that point right away if you think like, oh, I've got to get there first. No, you start inward first. You clear the shelves. You clear the vibration within your being. So it has room for someone from the spirit world to come and overshadow you and work with you. It's just clearing the energy from your being. And most of us scatter stuff in our lives. We don't even know what's there. Most of you have no idea what you've cluttered around your stuff. You've got boxes and things that you've stacked there for many, many, many years. And you have no idea what's in those boxes, but they're still there. Going inward allows you to look in the boxes, allows you to decide if they should be needed within your being, allows your guides, your protectors, to look with you, to help you to understand if you absolutely need it. And consciously, you have to tell it to go away. I love it when we have people that say, I have a spirit around me making me sick. Nobody has a spirit in their life making them sick. What you have in your life is a feeling of energy, a box that has gone bad, a situation within your life that no longer needs to reside there. We have explained to you that that box needs to move. It needs to change from your vibration. If you keep that box in your auric field, then we have to pull it out of your auric field. That's when the pain arrives. Us trying to remove that box from your being. That's where the pain comes from. Not from us telling you to get rid of it. It's from us trying to pull that away from you. Allow yourself to go inward, and that's by counting yourself down. Counting yourself to a vibration within your life. When hypnotherapists, people take you in past life regressions, what is the first thing they tell you to do? Tell you to count backwards. Count yourself down. See yourself walking down a staircase, down a field, down a walkway, down a hill. See yourself walking downward. You're going inward, so you're going down inside of yourself. Once you get to that point where that's a consciousness within your life, then it allows you to move out of yourself. But you have to train yourself to do that. That's true training through practice of the vibration. Every one of you here today, and everyone who listens to this, you have a trance guide, a trance healer within your vibration. They were assigned to you before you entered this earth plane. They are a part of your vibration. They might not be here every day because you don't use them, but they are there. And when you allow them to be part of your vibration, it sets them in motion within your life. Remember, your guides are always following you. They're always with you from the spirit world. Always part of your vibration. They don't leave you. You might not feel them or sense them around you, but they're still there. I was in Lewis's vibration ever since he was a child. He didn't allow me into his vibration until he was much more into his 20s and early 30s. But I was still there, though. I stayed with him to help, to encourage the best I could. Remember, your guides are trying the best they can with what you personally can accept in your life. Healing is done from focusing of energy through ectoplasm. When you allow yourself to go inward, everybody produces ectoplasm. They produce spiritual energy through your fingertips, through your hands, through your vibration. By allowing yourself to go through that energy within your life, allowing yourself to see it, to visualize it, placing your hands near your vibration, to feel the energy coming off of your hands. When you go into these altered states of existence, altered states. When I'm here in the spirit world, I have this journey that I do. I don't just strictly stay with Lewis all the time. I travel when I'm not being brought forth to teach or to instruct. I travel in the spirit world. There are many places, many forms to go to. There are places here of worship. There are places here of learning, of higher education. There's places of relaxation, places for you to be by yourself. Some of you might not like people. Well, there's places for you to stay. There's places in the great halls where we place you when you enter this earth plane, when you enter the spirit world. You're placed in a place that is familiar to you. So we don't scatter your vibrations. You're placed in a room that is very familiar. And we nurture you while you're in that room to have you come out of the room, to venture forth. You could stay in that room for 1,000 years. But every day we will come to the room to have you venture out. That's why I try in my life through teaching through Lewis to explain to individuals, you can learn to venture out while you're still on the earth plane, or you're still here, or you're still part of this vibration. You can venture here now. You can set your dream state and venture on the other side when you leave your body and go when you sleep. You can remember that dream state. Remember you're traveling on the other side. Have some lucid dreaming. Same thing with your meditation. You can set that vibration, set the meditation within your life. Understand what that is. Where does that fit in your vibration? How does that fit in your auric field? How does it? See, I, as a spirit, I never incarnated on the earth plane, never saw the need in my life. There's so many other places to incarnate. I didn't have to be here. Didn't have to be in this vibration or this connection. But I'm here to speak to you about spirit world. There are planets in the world of spirit that you could only barely imagine the beauty that is there. The room outside the room that you enter when you enter the spirit world is so much beauty. All we have to do is get you to understand that it is there. At the click of a switch, a click of a movement in your life. When I work through Lewis, I don't take completely over. He has a little bit of control of understanding and allowing me to tell me to leave if he wants me to. But I have control of the voice box. I've overshadowed him enough to do that. I have control of how he sounds, how his voice sounds, and how I sound through him. I sound a lot like Charles Davenport, his first trance guide. I liked the way Charles talked. It actually worked well. So I took up that voice. People think I sound a little Scottish, a little English, Maybe I have a little Irish in there too, I don't know. But I have a voice that sounds in that direction of the vibration. Maybe because Charles was English. He was born in London. So maybe that's why my voice sounds like that. But healing comes through the fingertips of your fingers. You have chakras within every fingertip of your fingers. Chakras at the base of your feet, for your chi to flow through your being. You have chakras up and down your back. So chakras are throughout your being to allow you to propel the energy into the spirit world and to propel energy within you. By me touching a chakra, third eye, throat chakra, touching that vibration, I can send the energy through it to being. Why I told Lewis many years ago, people do readings. They speak to people. They want to touch people's hands. What do you touch their hands? Get the energy from the vibration. From the spirit world, if you allow yourself to grab somebody's left hand with your left hand, once you've taken their left hand, then you are connected heart to heart. Left hand to left hand, heart to heart. By placing your right hand over the two hands joined together, you've put a circle of protection around that union, heart to heart. A pure communication to the individual in front of you. A lot of things you can do to attract spirit, but the better thing to do is to allow us to show up. Believe that we are there. We will clear the boxes for you if you allow us to clear them, but we can't force you to clear the boxes. We can't force you to be healthy. We can only bring you the tools to make yourself healthy. We can't force you to accept money if we want to give it to you. You have to be able to accept it, be able to want it in your vibration. Most of us are traveling on a bus that we didn't buy a ticket for. Want to get off the bus, but then we're too scared to jump from the bus because we bought a ticket. Might not get our money back if we jump from the bus. Sometimes you have to jump from the bus. Jump from the life that you've had into a new life that's being created for you. And that's through bringing that energy from health, balance situations within your life. By doing the trance meditation or working with yourself, allowing yourself to breathe, allowing yourself to go down, just practice that, just breathing down, looking, allowing the energy to go through your third eye, holding in your lungs about 7 times. Breathe in, hold for 7, and then breathe out. Do that throughout your vibration, and you'll notice that you'll start getting into a deeper sense of consciousness. Ask your guides to appear. We all sit at the waiting now. There's like a great big coffee table over there. We're all sitting around the table. As soon as we hear our name called or our direction in our direction of energy being focused towards us, we stand up and we move closer to you. But remember, we're like 2 steps away from you. We don't hover around you all day. Most of you would probably not be like hovers, people that hover. So we don't hover. But we sit right off of your vibration. And when you mention us or you speak to us, we get up and walk closer to you. That's when you can feel us. By allowing yourself to go inward, you are telling us to show up. You're telling us to be part of your vibration. We stand up and move closer to your auric field. When you ask for health, balance in your life, the healers in your auric field will stand up and move closer to your vibration, closer to your auric field. When I do trance healing workshops and I'm doing healing in the audience with Lewis, I know that your guides have already showed up to bring healing to you. It's not like I have to bring the healing. All I do is give it the electrical shock that you need to allow the healing to take effect. That's all I do from the spirit world. I have plenty of guides behind me to send the energy that is needed to allow you to accept the healing that is already there within your being. That's what we do for the spirit world. But if you allow yourself to find your true passion within your life, your passion, not mine. I haven't been on the earth plane. I hope you do well here. I hope your life is balanced, and I hope it is well and you are well. But I have many places in the spirit world that I will go to and sit and meditate. Sit and be quiet. That is where I would like to take you, to those places in the spirit world, where your guides will take you and have you sit somewhere. A place where you've been before in many lifetimes. A place where you have gathered yourself before. You know, each one of you have a place in the spirit world that through your lifetimes and incarnations, you've gone there. Every lifetime. Through meditations, you've gone to that place. That place has energy for you. Might not have energy for someone else here, but it does have energy for you. You should ask your guides when you go into meditation before you go in. Just quietly ask your guides mentally, where is the place that I should place my energy at this point in my life? Go into meditation. Allow the energy to propel itself around you. See what your guides show you. The healing is taking effect in your life every day. Energy is being focused at you. Even lost energy of healing someone else. If you needed the energy will find you. It'll follow your vibration. So energy isn't lost. It is just gathered and focused to where it needs to be. That's how we do on the other side, is we focus the energy to bring it to you. Propel it within your life. Trust yourself when you are speaking to spirit. We have followed you through lifetimes. We have been part of your vibration, part of your family tree. We have been in your auric field throughout your lifetimes. So when you truly understand that we're always here, just 2 steps away from you, waiting for you to connect to us, waiting for you to make that effort to speak to us. We still guide the vibration for you. But when you understand who we are, why we are here, It is very close. We are very close to your vibration. So allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to speak. I'm not totally set on Lewis's vibration. I could come to your house if you wanted me to. That doesn't bother me. But you have to be able to allow me in. Allow me to be there with you. Allow me to bring my band of guides. There's 47 of them here. Let me bring all of them. Bring that whole group. Bring the fire and storm into your life. We can bring the group. Might not be me, so set out a couple extra plates. There's a group coming. But be able to accept the energy that we bring you. Same thing with you. You're connected to the higher consciousness of the spirit world constantly throughout your life. Your higher self, people talk here on the earth plane of speaking to my higher self. Well, your higher self is always speaking to God. It is always connected to God. By breathing, by connecting to your higher vibration, you now are in conversation with God. You're in conversation with the infinite spirit. So when you train yourself to do that, you allow that energy from the higher self to come through you and work with you. But get a list of your vibration. Some people don't like asking for things. They don't. Get a piece of paper. Write down whatever illness, whatever vibration you would like with your health. Fold the paper, have it in your hand when you meditate. It's the written word. The written word is very focused for us. When it is written in front of us, we read it. Most of us in the spirit world, we know how to read. We will read what you tell us. So allow yourself to tell us what you would like us to look at. And then we will do our best to fix what you would like us to fix. All right, CERN left. I hope he was talking. I hope that was the question he was talking. But I really wanted to connect to the vibration of what spirit really wants you to do with healing. Healing is this, trance healing is a gift for me, I think. I always thought it was this balance in my life with me working with guides to work through me. And whether you're a Reiki master, pranic healer, angelic healer, maybe you're an arcing light, maybe you're in some kind of other form of healing, you're still being overshadowed by guides from the other side. You're being overshadowed by that force. If you're into Reiki, I'm giving you a reading, I'm probably going to see Reiki guides in your vibration. If you're in pranic healing, probably going to see energy waves coming off your vibration from the spirit world. Different modalities have different energy, so they will be radiated to your vibration. I think what Spirit was talking about, Jeff, what Lucerne was talking about was every lifetime we incorporate some kind of vibration from that lifetime into our cell memory, So let's say you ventured off in some other part of the universe, not here, but you were incarnated there. Part of that part of the universe now dwells within yourselves. It dwells there. It's there. And most of us believe in past lives. We believe that we've lived before. We just have been told throughout our lives that this lifetime. No. Jeff, my guide Jeff, he explains to me that it's not just this lifetime. It is many incarnations through many lifetimes, through many forms of existence that we have come to be who we are today. So if you have a health condition, maybe it's a health condition from a past life, an incarnation, maybe something else from some other modality is affecting you. It's not your life lesson, not your life encouragement. That's where your guides can help you. You decided to leave this earth plane with cancer and you decide to die in 6-8 months from cancer, Spirit's not going to cure you. That is your journey off the earth plane. It's journey back to the spirit world. What healers can do at that point in your life is to make the journey easier. I explain it this way. I tell people, explain it this way. Think of going back to the spirit world in an old horse and buggy with no cushions on the seat. With the healing at the end of your life, what happens is you get put in this beautiful car with cushioned seats, this beautiful ride, this beautiful journey to the other side. When I do Reiki on people that are dying, I don't do Reiki on people that are dying to cure them. I send them energy to allow them to have a peaceful passing, a peaceful journey. Because sometimes we have picked that journey to leave the earth plane. We've picked that vibration, that journey to leave the earth plane. We have. So through our lives, we've started focused here on stuff. Like Jeff, when Lucerne was talking about the boxes in our life, the boxes, the situations in our lives, but we don't have them marked, we don't have them set, but they're there. They're with us somewhere back there. And every once in a while, we need to take our time, take our journey within our lives to allow ourselves to clear the boxes. Is there something I need to look at, Spirit? Is there something I need to get rid of? Is there something I need to do at this point in my life? Please show me. So if any boxes, any things I need to clear, anything I need to get rid of, please show me. Show me what I need to do. It works very well with Spirit, very well with the spirit world. We're all on a journey in our lifetime. Your journey might not be my journey. Might not be mine. You might be tripping off through the woods, up the hills, down the hills, and through the water, and by God, there you go. Might not be my journey, but it's your journey. It's your focus of your journey of where you're going. It's how you arrive. It's not how you started the journey, but how you actually arrive. In the spirit world, when I deal with spirits on the spirit world, spirit doesn't go to the spirit world and say, all right, got wings. All right, I'm good. They don't. What happens is they get to the spirit world. That's why they are put in a familiar space. So it doesn't throw them too off balance. They're in a familiar space they're already connected to, allowing them to move themselves to higher ground, to move themselves out of the room. We aren't focusing or saving people from the earth plane. What we're doing is sending energy to that room, that place where they are, that place where they reside at this point in their life. We're sending energy there to help them to understand that they can move out of the room into consciousness of spirit. So when you're doing healing, we all say prayers. We have a healing prayer for the spiritualists. We have a healing prayer for spiritualists. We have a healing prayer for different things, different vibrations. You should get your own personal healing prayer. Your personal prayer for you. Write something, put something together. Doesn't have to be long-winded either. Doesn't have to be just 24, 25 chapters. Small little 3-4 lines, boom, we're done. That is my healing prayer. And you can take from other healing prayers. Make one healing prayer that works for you. Fits your vibration. Fits you. A lot of people do the Lord's Prayer. They'll do the Lord's Prayer. Do the spiritual healing prayer, do other prayers. You can take bits and pieces from different prayers and make your own. Make one that works for you, that fits the vibration for you. And then go inward into the vibration of your spirit. Your spirit is still attached to this body as long as you are alive. It is here. It has arrived here in the vibration. It has arrived here in the vibration of your auric field. So you have to allow yourself to be there. Like Lucerne says, that you have traveled through many, many, many lifetimes, many incarnations within your life, many connections within your life, many connections within your vibration. Where do you want to be? That is the question that I explain to individuals. Where do you want to be? We have this whole connection within your vibration. This whole vibration within your auric field of where do you personally want to be? Where? In your life walk. We can do all the teachers, all the instructors, all the people in the world. You can go all the master teachers in the world. Who is the master teacher who is going to bring you to where you need to be? That master teacher is you. Not me, not Christopher Thames, not somebody else down the road, but the master teacher is you. And all we deal with the guides and people are they are instructors for the master teacher. They are to point out things that we have not seen in our lives, things that we should put in motion in our lives, things we should accomplish within our vibration. But they cannot disturb the teacher. And you are the master teacher. You have all the knowledge from every lifetime, every incarnation, every place that you've ever existed within yourselves. When Lucerne was speaking about going to other forms, places, other avenues within the spirit world, when we go within other avenues of the spirit world, we are there, and that is part of our DNA. It's within ourselves. It is part of us. Part of those lifetimes, part of those incarnations still reside within us today. You could have had a lifetime, 6 lifetimes back, in a dimension within the spirit world that was extremely far more advanced than this world. But you have that memory within your being. My teacher one time, I had one time when I was ill, she used to tell me, there was a time in a past life, an incarnation, that you were perfectly healthy. There was a place and a dimension that you recited that you knew perfect health. There's a place within you that is perfect. You must go there. And when I understood that in my mind, that this body was not the body that I needed to heal me. What I needed was the higher sense of consciousness and that cell memory to bring forth back into my life perfect health. So I have to direct them. Where in my lifetimes have I been perfectly healthy? Where have I been that my health was perfect? Take me there. Take me to that feeling. Take me to that energy of that lifetime. Didn't allow that to happen. Well, Lucerne sends out healing when he does the vibration of healing. He sends it through the energy of the group of people here that resides within him. There are healers, there are master teachers, there are angels, there are guides, there are protectors here guiding through this vibration within his life. So we must do that. But people think that, Lewis, this is my body, this is what I've got. So I go, really? No. You have the cells. You could have master guide cells dwelling within your vibration. But when you were a master guide, when you travel the universe, it's within you. It's within your vibration. That's when you allow yourself to say, bring forth that. When we're doing trance healing, allowing yourself to get to a higher sense of consciousness, when you allow yourself to go into whatever kind of meditation you do, allow yourself to take you in down into your being, to your higher self. Then before you enter that space, when you got to go to a party, let's say you're invited to a party tonight, what are you going to probably going to bring? Bring a bottle of wine. You're going to bring something for the guests, people that are putting the party on. When you go in to your vibration, bring your list with you. Whether mentally bring it or physically, I sit here, write what's going on in your life. What do you need help with? Put it in a piece of paper. I usually hold it in my left hand because that is attached to my heart. My left hand is attached to my heart chakra, my love chakra. So hold that information in that left hand as you meditate. Hold it there. Some people say, well, Lewis, I don't want to hold a piece of paper. I don't want to hold that piece of paper. Then start thinking about what's going on in your life and get yourself a nice, clear quartz crystal. Don't do anything else to that quartz crystal, but put the information into that quartz crystal that you want information from. and set that quartz crystal in your meditative space. Don't ask for anything else. Don't ask for money, anything else for that crystal, just for your personal health. Your vibration. Put it in the crystal. We have all these energies within us through many lifetimes, many incarnations. Some of us are druids. We built Stonehenge. We built the pyramids. We built this stuff. We've come from far reaches of the universe to be here in this lifetime. Not to be ill, not to be sick, but to make our journey on this earth plane. Until we eventually get called back home. So we eventually get called back to the vibration. But remember, you will go to a room there that is set up for you, that you're familiar with. They're going to drop you in some far off land, go, haha, there you are. No, they're not. They're going to drop you where you feel more connected to. And then they will usher you out of that room. They will try to move you out of the room. It could take years. Or you could just get to the door, drop your luggage, and take off running outside. It's where your energy field is when you arrive. It's where you go. Some of us are just exhausted. We're just going to go in the room and lay down and sleep for a little while. We're just going to be exhausted. Just leave the lights out. Let me be. I'll be out shortly. Let me rest. But the question is we will still go there. We all have these master healers within our vibration. They have been assigned to us to work with us, our own positions. Who do you think is in the hotel room with you, or the room with you when you get to the other side? It is your master guide, your gatekeeper, your alchemist to create what you need from the bar, and your doctor. These are the guides that are going to be in the room with you. Sure, you're going to have family members, but most of your family members probably don't know anything about medicine. They have no idea how to heal you. Don't know any idea how to get you out of the room. But your guides do. Guides know how to do that. So when you allow yourself to go deep within yourself, ask for that trance healing, that guide from your vibration to heal you. Ask them. And if they can't heal you, then have them show you what you need to do or where you need to go to make the healing take effect. That's what you ask them. That's what you tell them. You don't just say, well, I just want to be healthy. Well, healthy for you and healthy for them might be two different avenues. You could be healthy, you're still breathing, so you could be healthy. But how much health are you looking for? That's why I said write it down. Think of a time in your life when you were perfectly healthy. Perfectly healthy. It happened when I was a kid, when I was 19, 20 years old. I was still sick. But I never knew a time in my life that I was healthy. I never knew a time. There was no time. I was always sick, never health. That's when that individual came in my life and said, some lifetime, you were healthy. And it changed my mind thought. I said, oh, I'm just not dealing with just this lifetime. I've got other lifetimes I can look at. Other vibrations that I can look at when I was perfectly healthy. So that's when I started talking to my guides about take me to a lifetime when I was perfectly healthy. And a lot of times that would happen in a dream or it would happen through a meditation. And when I was there, when I was extremely healthy, I would get the feeling, an energy of health, of well-being. Then I would put that energy to work in my life. I'd put that in my work in my life to make myself healthy. Because I knew I wasn't supposed to go yet. I'm not supposed to go yet. I'm not supposed to go to the other side yet. I got my room ready, but the housekeeper's still out on break. Not ready to go yet. So I tell them, not ready yet. So listen to yourself. Listen to your vibration of how you propel spirit, how you listen to them. Talk to them. But really, people will say like, well, I don't know about guides. Well, you know your higher self. Higher self is you. You are the master teacher. Higher self is you. So you know your higher self. The guides show up great, but you can still have a communication with your higher self. Talk to your higher self. That is a conglomerate of every lifetime, every incarnation, every place that you've ever been. There are mines, there are places on the other side with healing stones by the thousands. There are places where you can lay and be healed all over. And if we allow ourselves to just believe that, doctors will tell us you're sick. Oh my God. Blah. But if you allow yourself to say, no, I should be perfectly healthy. If it's my turn to go, then so be it. But while I'm here, perfectly healthy, show me what I need to do to make that happen, or take me to a place in an existence of my life. Because some of you could say, Louis, I've never been healthy. I've always had this condition in my life. I've never known a point when I haven't had this condition. Go to a past life. Go to an incarnation that is past when you were healthy. Allow that to put the vibration with you. I used to tell people this, and this is what I'm getting to the end of this, which is kind of cool. I used to take crystals, hold in my hand, ask for perfect health, perfect vibration in my life, perfect health. I would hold those crystals for about an hour. I would meditate, I'd hold those crystals. Then I would take those crystals, and I had this nice blue glass. I still have it, blue glass. I'd drop the crystals in the blue glass. I would fill it with water, and I'd put it up my windowsill and let the sunlight hit it. I let it sit there for 24 hours. And then when I was ready the next morning, I would drink that water. That water is infused with that healing, that intent of healing I was now putting in my body. I was allowing it to go inside. So there are a lot of ways to be healthy, a lot of ways to connect to higher senses of consciousness, but we have to believe that we deserve it. Sure, we pick our life journey. I have life lessons here as far as health through family tree stuff. I got family tree. My family tree's got a little root rot. I tried to fertilize it, not work. So I collected things from family. So now I picked the family tree, but doesn't mean that was my family in the past life. They could have been very healthy. So I had to pull from that energy, not from the energy I was born with. But I hope this kind of helped you today, helped encourage you today on learning your trance guides, or working, at least letting yourself go inward. Breathe as if you're breathing through your third eye. Allow it to dwell within your lungs, and then breathe out. Pick up moments, like if you breathe in for 6, hold it for 6, breathe out for 6. Pick a moment of how you breathe, how you get a rhythm going in your vibration. You can, if you can't get yourself there in a moment, take very quick breaths, do it very quickly, and try to get yourself there that way. But find a meditation, find a modality that gets you to where you need to be. Get you out of yourself, get yourself to closer to your higher self, allow yourself to ask your higher self, what do I need to do with this? Or ask them to take you to a lifetime that is help. But if you're in a meditation and you go somewhere and you're perfectly healthy and you get this overwhelming, beautiful feeling in your vibration, remember what the feeling is. Because when you come back, you can bring that feeling back into your body in this lifetime. Bring it back into your body within this lifetime. You might not feel it right away, but it will nurture your cells. It will come out of your cells in your body and nourish your body from that being. So listen to or feel, listen to what you're looking at, because it's the feeling. When I teach mediumship, the mediumship is very simple. I teach you mediumship. When you're right, you get a feeling. You get a feeling. Then every time you're right, no matter if the person's going, no, you're still right. You got that feeling. Same thing when you feel healthy and you feel this balance. I've got a feeling I'm supposed to be healthy. That starts to change your mind thought. It starts to change your cells. It starts to change the vibration of you. Then you become healthy. It's this whole vibration of understanding that trance guides, trance healers, master healers, healers from the universe are all around you. They are, like I said here in this thing, they're 2 steps away from you. 2 steps. All you have to acknowledge that they are there, and they will enter your auric field. the knowledge that you want to speak to them. I have the guardians of the universe that's set at the four corners of the universe. They are healers. They know healers. They will send them to me when I need them. I just have to focus my intent to what I actually expect. If you don't want to be healthy, then might not be able to get that. But if you want to be healthy, tell them there's something I'm missing. Come on, guys, you need to show this to me. And your guides will actually propel that new vibration for you. But this will be put on. This will be put on